Alright, what's up boys? Today we're talking about the art of not giving up. And since Yuji Itadori is the most recent example of characters that embody this trait, I'm gonna teach you how to become unshakable like my main man Sukunas Wessel. This one simple attribute is perhaps one of the most important things that a man needs in his life to become successful. And baby, I'm talking about the warrior spirit, the eye of the tiger, the hero's curse. This thing has been given many names throughout history, but I personally came up with the warrior spirit, so we'll be calling it that. Now what is the warrior spirit and how can we achieve it? It's simple really. A warrior is a person who fights every goddamn day and under every goddamn shitty situation. He has a duty to wake up and go fight in a great war under all shitty conditions. The only difference here is that our great war is our lives. We fight against everyone else, it's a fucking race. And if you slack for whatever reason, the other guy runs over you. He gets your future wife, he gets your future kids, he gets your upcoming success. It's a survival of the fittest and it always has been that way. And I know there's some passive motherfuckers going like, we should not compete with others. Compare you to yourself.
That's not how competition works. You can make progress to your younger self, that's awesome, but you can't compete against yourself. That's a silly modern idea that weak men who don't want to compete with other men because that's scary and that's hard. That's what they say to themselves. Oh, I'm not competing against them. Why wouldn't you? That's one of the best parts of being a man. Go find another guy who has the same goal as you and compete against them.
Well shit, that was a side tangent. Let's get back on track. Well, here is the gist of how we can achieve the warrior spirit. Let me tell you a story. About 3 to 4 months ago, I got really sick and fell off the wagon real hard. I couldn't spar for a while, I didn't train martial arts, my conditioning got bad, and I just became real rusty with everything. Because for like an entire month, I was shut in the house. I was living the shut-in life in the house. I got rusty with women, my cardio died down, and most of all, I got rusty at fighting, which was a big strike to my ego since fighting was a very major thing that helped me develop my personality. Still, I did keep up with some basic strength training. I'll give myself a pat on the back for that one. Anyways, I got weak, and after I realized that, I started to train seriously again. The first week was tough, but I pushed through. I got my ass handed to me in sparring, but I kept on going. I followed a very boring 4x4 split with a cycle of 4 full body strength training workouts, and in between each of them I do 4 days based on martial arts. So it kinda looked like this. Monday, conventional strength training, mostly calisthenics based. Tuesday is a martial arts day, say taekwondo drills. Then just rinse and repeat till the cycle ends. I take 1 day off and then start it all over again. On one of my martial arts days, I decided to do some boxing practice against the wall. I basically used it as my punching bag, and I set a goal of getting through 10 rounds punching the wall. It was just a random challenge I set myself since before, falling off the wagon, I used to punch the wall really consistently. And my conditioning was on point, man. I didn't feel a thing. So I just set myself this random challenge to see where I am right now. And I'll be honest, it hurt like a motherfucker. If you've ever struck a wall, you know how much it hurts. And striking it with the same speed and power as you would a heavy bag, man, that was hell. And I did 10 rounds of it. The point I'm trying to make here, if I wasn't being clear before, it hurt like hell. And my hands were bleeding at the end. I even kind of busted up my wrist and shoulder. It started to hurt really bad during the 4th round, but I ate the pain, kept on going, with only 30 seconds of rest between each round. My entire body was shaking because of the pain, but I kept on going. My body was giving up on me, but my mind kept on pushing it. And that is basically what the warrior spirit is summed up to keep moving forward. We as warriors don't have the luxury to stop and rest. Man, get this through your head. I can show you countless examples here of history's greatest warriors, and even some modern day warriors. They're rare, but man, if you find them, they're fucking legendary. Man, I'm talking about the Spartans, the 300. They knew what they were doing. They marched to their death, fighting an army of 10,000. Yet they never looked back. They took their duty, they took their honor, and they gave it their all. That's the thing. Against the shittiest of odds, you still have to stand and fight. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody cares how you feel. You have a duty. You have your honor to think about. You have your work cut out for you. And you have to do it. No matter how sleepy you feel, no matter how tired you get, you have to fucking do it. Get this through your head. Now, as for modern day examples, people like David Goggins, Mike Tyson, Andrew Tate come to mind. Now, specifically these guys, because Tate and Tyson showed up to training every single day. And they train for 6+ hours every day.
And fight like they used to. Fucking Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, live in the gym, fight. You think Mike Tyson is resting? Never. You want to be killer or not? Yeah, you know Mike Tyson what's the strength of Yeah, it's all garbage. It's new age medicine. You must rest. You need this. Bullshit. Mike Tyson was in the gym 8 hours a day every fucking day.
They didn't fuck with the whole rest and recovery thing, and they became warriors. Then sure, for building muscle, maybe. Rest is important, I'll give you that. But we are here for the mind. We are here to train our mind, and by putting yourself through really hard things for a long duration of time, that's how you train your mind. That's the mentality behind stuff like the Murph, Hell Week, training camps, and the daily 10 kilometers. To make sure that you're experiencing hell on earth. This in all actuality is what makes someone tough. Being put into shitty situations every single day and surviving them. And if you can't survive them, then maybe you deserve to die. You're tired of that? I know this shit might sound screwed up, but it's just how human life has been since the beginning. It's mundane shit. It's all within us. We all subconsciously know this to be true. Again, let's go over the Spartans for a second here. They would take little boys about the age of 6 from their mother's arms and they'd send them off to training camp where they were underfed shit food. They were forced to train and live. No, not live, but survive under really hard conditions till they became men. And if some died, then they were weak and they deserved to die. I know some white-collar motherfuckers are gonna say, of course, they were barbaric, we are modern and we are civilized. Oh really, motherfucker? You are just a number. Just a number that's gonna be exterminated soon when the higher-ups in the Matrix decide that the world is overpopulated. And deep down you know it to be true. You are no one. And soon there isn't gonna be any room left for nobodies in this world. Then start panicking, start taking action, for you don't know if tomorrow is ever gonna come. Start today. One actionable step that I'm gonna give you here is to go on a run. Set a goal of, let's say, 1 kilometer before stopping. And let's say about 90% of you are gonna fail this and make some dumb excuse. No matter the distance you're gonna decide on, I'm willing to bet that 90% of you are gonna fail this. Nobody cares how you feel. Even if it hurts, even if it takes like 20 minutes, and for 1 kilometer, 20 minutes is really long. Run at a snail's pace if you have to, but run, not walk. And keep on running till you achieve that 1 kilometer. You set specific goals that you know are hard, and you must complete them. That's how you train your mind. That is how you achieve the warrior spirit. Even something as mundane as hugging your partner, hugging your mom, hugging your dad, or talking to 10 strangers a day. This is hard stuff to some people. But for a lot of people, this shit is near impossible. Start taking action. Set goals, fucking achieve them. Don't stop till you do. You should not be able to sleep at night until you do. Work out every single day for a whole month. Stop skipping a single workout. Withstanding getting guillotine choked for 30 seconds. Getting beat up in sparring but not backing down. Take the pain, eat it, and keep getting back up. It doesn't matter how hard you hit. It matters how much you can take and keep moving forward. Because that is how you win. Now go and watch my Future Trunks video, which will also help you develop an unshakable mindset, but with more conventional methods like meditation and gratitude. That's all for today. Peace out.